I admit that certain topics and debates I try and stay out of. A lot of the time you're not going to please everybody, and you're more likely going to piss a lot of people off, and it can be damaging to you and the people around you. However, I've started this page on honesty and what's right, and my page has not always been about bodybuilding and fitness. It's been about mental health. It's been about the family course, me fighting for my children. It's been about bringing attention to the problems that serving soldiers face, the ex-soldiers face. I have now had a major topic brought to my attention, and I've been asked by so many of you to use my social media platform to bring more attention to this topic, and the topic being a little boy called Alfie Evans, who's currently fighting for his life in a Liverpool hospital. Now, I had so many inboxes from yourselves, and I had a meeting yesterday, and it took our project manager to come in and say, can I have opinion on the situation? And at first I wasn't comfortable with doing a video because my opinions are very controversial and can possibly cause more problems than what they could benefits. But the project manager said, can I have an opinion? So I said, yeah, sure, go ahead. He said, why won't you do a video about it? And I said, because there's nothing really that I feel that I can do to help. You know, he's got all the media coverage in the world. And my project manager said, but what you are going to do is with your platform, help even more with awareness, and also cause the police and the government a little bit more of a headache with the situation. And isn't that what you're about? Helping others, giving back. And he's right. So, my opinion is this. I don't believe anybody has the right to turn off a machine that's keeping somebody else's child alive. No one has the right for that. No court, no judge, no politician, nobody. Nobody has the right for that. Now, they say, from what I read, Alfie's going to be severely brain damaged, okay, but there's plenty of other children out there that are brain damaged. They say that he's got a small percentage as a chance of survival, okay. There's people daily that have a small percentage chance of survival, but we don't turn off their machines. From what I read, he's even managed to breathe on his own without oxygen for up to 10 hours. From the pictures that I see of him hugging his mother, hugging his dad, this isn't a child that's ready to give up on life. And remember that saying that I keep saying over and over and over again. You can't be alpha, you're born alpha. Some people are born strong, and some people aren't. Alfie is clearly born strong. Now, I don't know what the fuck this Judge Hayden, whatever his name is, that's made this decision to turn off his life support, to overrule him going to another country to get treatment. I don't know what the fuck his problem is, but there's clearly an issue there. I mean, where does it end? If the boy has a chance of survival, if a mother and father are willing to dedicate their lives, dedicate all of their love, all of their care to look after their sick child for the rest of its life, who the fuck are you and who the fuck are we to say that they don't have that decision. Where does it end? Is the judge that pissed off that there happens to be so many empty fucking disabled car parking spaces outside Asda, he has to park at the end? Is he concerned of the money that's being spent at the NHS to keep him alive? Is it not in the public interest? Where does it end? If that's the case, then why don't you just do what Hitler did? Why don't we just get all the people together, put them in a camp, take them to a shower and gas them? Let's do all that with all the disabled people, because with all registered disabled people in this fucking country, how the fuck can you distinguish who is a hindrance on us? Who is a hindrance on our society? Who is a hindrance on our finances? How the fuck can you pick who is a hindrance and who's worth living and whose life isn't worth living from an illness? How the fuck can you make that decision? What gives one disabled child the right to live, yet Alfie has to die? Come on now. This isn't fucking us. You even got an Italian government that have now given him a dual citizenship to go to Italy, where doctors will increase his chances of survival. And once they've made him survive, once they've made him stable, they are going to give him the chance to live a life. Now, yeah, some of you are going to say, yeah, but he's not going to be normal, right? I've got disabled people in my family, they're not fucking normal. Does that mean that they're not entitled to a life? What fucking right do you have to tell a loving mother and father that they can't care for their child? And I saw a statement from Merseyside Police saying, just so everybody's aware, we are monitoring every post on social media about this topic, and we will take action if we see anything that's untoward. Okay. Well, first off, fuck you, Mersey Police, because the whole point of social media, the whole point is freedom of fucking speech. So as long as we're not preaching hatred, as long as we are not putting anybody's lives in danger, then everybody is entitled to a fucking opinion. But it's funny because we're not allowed to put other people's lives in danger. But you guys as a system are allowed to take a fucking life of somebody who's vulnerable. Somebody who really we should be fucking protecting. So you're a bit of a fucking hypocrite. So Merseyside Police, fuck you. And if you want to watch any videos on social media about this case and you want to monitor anybody, then fucking monitor me. Because I don't really care. I've been successful because of these fucking people, and I owe it to these people to carry on being fucking real. And if I can help in any way cause a headache for you fuckers by using my social media platform, then I will. And let me tell you something else. If that was one of my children, Aaliyah, Archie or Kalel, you would have to use everybody you've got to get me away from that fucking bed, to turn this fucking machine off. You would have to taser me. You would have to fucking shoot me. You would have to get past a fucking army that I would have with me. And once you did that and you murdered my fucking child, you would have another royal moat on your hands. I would just fucking flip. But that's me. And I fucking hope that Alfie's mum and dad has a bit more common sense than me. And a bit more responsible than me. And that is my opinion. But on the same page as me saying that, how angry I am, even talking about Alfie, and he's not even my fucking child, just imagining that happening to one of my children, how angry I would be, you cannot help but also think about the people that are now put in this situation. And I ask you all to listen to me, as well as I will do this video right now to bring more awareness to Alfie, to say, fuck me, let's keep his fucking machine alive and give the boy a fucking chance, shall we? That's what this video is about, but this video is also about me using my platform to keep you all calm. So far, I can see one cunt in this whole situation, and that's Justice Hayden. Okay, he's the one that's made that fucking decision. We don't know why. We don't know what the real reason behind it. But that's what he's done. What we don't want to now do is take our anger out of the security guards at the court, the police officers, the NHS workers, the doctors, the nurses that just happen to be working in that hospital on that wing, that are probably caring for Alfie right now, that are probably getting tarred with the same brush. Because just remember, just fucking hear me out and remember, some of these people, in fact, I'm pretty sure most of these people are in agreement with you, are in agreement with us, but they are under orders. So it is not fair on us taking out our anger on them. As angry as I would feel if that was my fucking children, I'd be like, fucking no, you're not fucking doing it. It's your fault, it's fucking your fault. We have to sometimes just stop and just think, he's been put in a situation here, and it ain't his fault. So let's not direct our anger at the police officers that are there to try and keep the peace, that at the court security guards that are trying to keep the protesters out, the solicitors, the barristers, and more fucking importantly, I can't stress this enough, the NHS workers, the nurses that are working in a hospital on the same ward. Let's not direct our anger at them because they happen to be in front of us or an easy target. It will be the wrong thing to do. What we need to do is we need to do it the right way. And we need to direct our anger at the fucking system. Theresa May, our government, needs to take hold of this situation and maybe in Parliament overrule Judge Hayden and get him to Italy. You've got doctors on hand that are willing to leave in minutes, from what I read on the internet, to come and get him. That's what we need to do. Because Alfie is a British citizen. And every British citizen, in my eyes, has a right to life. Now, you can say it's not in the public interest. We can't justify the money. Fuck it. I'll pay for it. I'm sure you will pay for it. I'm sure the general public will get together and fucking pay for it in a fucking minute. The money isn't an issue. Getting the flight. The doctors, the government are willing to fucking do the treatment for free. There is no issue. You have a poorly child. There is a government and specialist doctors that are willing to do the treatment for free. And with all the social media attention, I'm pretty fucking sure that EasyJet, British Airways, fucking Ryanair, fucking United Emirates, because of the social media attention, I'm pretty sure that one of them fuckers will fly him and as many family members that want to go with him first fucking class for free. There is no expense to the British people. You know, you're only risking, being hated by everybody, and I don't get that. This is like, to me, it's an obvious choice to do. So I would like to apologise firstly for not doing this video earlier. I don't know the full facts on the whole situation, and if I don't know the full facts, I tend to try and stay out of it as much as I can. But my staff, my project manager, and you guys were right. You know, we all have a fucking responsibility to do as much help as we can, and you know what, we've done a lot of random stuff too. I mean, there was a little boy called Hunter in Australia. He unfortunately died, but we tried to help him. We had a little girl, 8 years old, Kyra. Soon after meeting me, she was my biggest fan. She died immediately in a car accident. You know, we did what we can to try and help her dad. There's a lot of random stuff that we do. We can't help everybody, but we can help some. So hopefully this has brought some attention. I don't know what good it's going to do, but I've expressed my views. I've expressed how serious that I think the situation is. And like I said, it's about what's right and what's wrong.